Alright, welcome back everybody. This is Group B of the TLS round of 16 and we are going on to the winners match between Bakryu and Michael.
Yes, we are indeed. So this is going to be ZVZ. Both these players are going to be fighting to be the first to get out of Group B and into the next round of the tournament. Both these players are going to be thoroughly deserving of it. So far, we saw Michael breaking out the Super Cheese, taking down Nemu, meaning Nemu has gone 0-1 so far. And Bakryu, of course, in that last game, looking really, really solid. And of course, once he gets to Hive Tech, he just looks really, really good and manages to take down Project in quite a long, quite tricksy game. So both these players, I think, have showcased their strengths, I would say, in getting to this stage.
Yep, for sure. It's quite interesting. You know, I say it's a ZVZ now. I saw some people actually speculating before the group was played whether Michael might choose one of his off races, because he does actually off race a lot when he ladders. He's a specialist in cheeses of all races, so almost a bit like Nemu in that regard. But I'm pretty sure he'll just play a ZVZ here against Bakryu.
Actually, yeah, I think he will.
Anyway.
I think so. Yeah. I actually completely forgot about that.
Yeah, it's pretty funny watching him cheese with Protoss and Terran. He's pretty darn good at it as well.
I always just think of him as Zerg, though. Always think of him as Zerg.
Alright, so let us go into the game then.
Let's do it.
Alright, here we are in the winners match. At the top right, as the white Zerg, we have Michael. And at the bottom right, as the orange Zerg, we have Bakryu.
Yes, we do indeed. So let's see what kind of Zerg we see coming out. I mean, we've seen all kinds of stuff today. We've seen a rich variety of both successful and not so successful execution from a number of different players, including the surprisingly off-form Zeki. So let's see if we can see kind of a normal ZVZ from these guys. Michael spamming all the way up to 540 APM. That is ridiculous. What's Bakryu spamming up to? Much more modest, 278. Michael, what is he even doing? Is he just like holding down control and 1 or something? That's crazy. But yeah, we're probably going to see... Does Michael tend to cheese in ZVZ so much?
I mean, it's hard to cheese in ZVZ, right? There's not exactly
every
many
build
builds
is
you
cheap.
can do.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the only real cheese is like a 4 or 5 pool.
Yeah.
Everything else is fairly standard, although this is not that standard. He has just gone for an overgas, I believe. Did he get the over? Yeah, he did get the overload first. So he's going for an overgas against Bakryu. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, overgas kind of a curious build to see. I mean, you wouldn't really see it any other place too much other than Zerg. Meanwhile, we're going to have Bakryu's spawning pool go down on 12, so we're going to see a bit of 12 pool in action from him. And the spawning pool now going down for Michael as well. He is going to be able to hopefully make that gas advantage count.
Yeah, so what this means is that Michael is completely focused on the Spire play. He's not going to do any kind of Zergling shenanigans. I mean, obviously he's going to get a few Zerglings so he doesn't die in the early game. But his entire focus is on the mutas. I wouldn't even be surprised if he, you know, skipped or just delayed Zergling speed for a little bit, because that's obviously not what he's going for here. You know, and save that extra gas as well. Meanwhile, as you said, Bakryu going for the very standard 12 pool into expansion here. So it's going to be interesting. So Michael should have... you know, an extra... I feel like I should know actually exactly how much gas he's going to have extra. I don't want to risk a guess here. Well, actually, I can look. Okay, so he's got 216 gas right now against 40. So he's got almost 200 more gas than Bakryu. That's about 2 mutas, right?
Yeah,
so
that's pretty hefty.
Oh, he's actually going for link speed straight away, though, as well as a lair. Huh. Interesting.
So that extra 200 gas just pumped into early attack all round.
Yeah, that's a little bit curious to me for him to go for the link speed straight away as well, even though he went for the overgas.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's kind of contradictory, right? If you want the links with speed as well...
It is a little bit strange. I'm not quite sure exactly what that's geared towards. I'm sure we'll see, though, because there will be a plan to that. It's definitely not an accidental thing that's happened right here.
Yeah.
This looks very deliberate. It's just a little bit mysterious.
I mean, I wonder if it's also a reaction to having scouted what Baku's doing. So maybe against the 12 pool, he's thinking, okay, because, you know, my speed will be so much faster because Baku did go there first, of course, that maybe he can actually do some damage with the speedlings.
Yeah.
Because as you see, speed is almost finished for Michael, and it's only just started. So if he can do some kind of run by, kind of like what Zeki did against Technics in the Lost Group, or sorry, no, Zeki against South Park, I think it was. Yeah, it was Zeki against South Park.
Yeah.
Then he could do an insane amount of damage as well. And look at this, Baku being very, very careful here, making sure his links stay kind of between the ramp and attack. Look at this, look at this. Michael's trying to pull these links away using these links attacking the hatchery so he can burn other links up the ramp. Oh, he messed it up though.
Nearly.
Baku's too smart.
He could have actually got up that ramp though, but Bakaru did have some more links back, so I suppose Bakaru would have been just about okay against that. But I think Michael maybe could have got up there if he'd have really tried. But now he may be able to get a surround on some of Bakaru's links and might be able to make his positioning count, might be able to make that link speed count, and he does, I think, get a favourable engagement right there. Tries to dart back around to the ramp, but to no avail. He's going to have to get out there quite soon. I don't think there's going to be any real opening for him. Bakaru is keeping it smart, but having said that, Bakaru really does know his limits, staying just within reach of that ramp at all times. And now his link speed kicks in, and he is just about out of the woods.
Oh, he might catch the links. Oh, is he going to get stuck? No, he doesn't quite get stuck. Oh, he can run into the main now. Oh no, mistake. Oh no, not mistake. He made more links.
No, not mistake. Bakaru is able to hold on. He has more links on the ramp, and now it looks like he's going to be aggressive for himself. He's going to be able to push back a little bit towards Michael, whereas so far he's been only under pressure, and Michael is now the one who's having run back to his ramp, and he's having to make a creep colony in his main as well. So that's going to be a sunk colony in time for those links, but nonetheless, that's significant extra expenditure for him at this stage of the game when he's just starting to begin to hatch Mutalisk as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's because his overlords can see that Baku doesn't even have a Spire started, so he knows Baku has to go for some kind of crazy link attack right now to keep the pressure on. And then, of course, Baku will follow up with Spore Colonies as well to defend against the Mutas. But here we go. How many drones are going to go down? It looks like... Oh my god, not a single drone has gone down yet!
Oh!
What? There is no way, but unfortunately, the links are taking down the Sunken Colony, so those Sunken might go down, but not a single drone has died here. I can't believe it! Okay, one drone finally died, but Michael, I do not even understand how he lost just a single drone to all those links.
That's a really, really huge shock. I actually can't quite explain that. All those links going down for the cost of 50, well, not quite 50 mil because of the Sunken Colony as well, but nonetheless, that is crazy. And an Overlord flying all the way into Michael's main as well. Bakaru losing a lot of stuff there, and he's had to transition into a Spore Colony defense. Unsurprisingly, he just hasn't got anywhere with his tech. He's been so committed to that link pressure, and is having to make quite a significant number of spores in order to keep himself safe. Looks like his timing is just going to be slightly off, and he might lose a couple of drones as a result of that, which he really can't afford to do at this stage. He's going to lose 1-2 drones before Michael is forced to pull back.
Man, and I don't understand why he didn't pull those away either. It's kind of funny because we just saw amazing drone defense from Michael, and then immediately after we see kind of no drone defense from Baku, just allowing those 2 drones to die. I mean, if he just simply stacked them to the left patch for, 15 seconds, the Spore would have finished and he'd be fine. Not even 15, like 10 seconds, right? So, that's
how did that even happen?
Blunder.
Like, I don't know how those drones survived. There were, I think, 2 or 3 drones with something like 2 hit points.
Oh, Baku! Or Michael!
No.
Michael, why would you do that?
That's cruel. I think we should call somebody about this. He killed the Kakaru.
Oh, he killed another drone too. At first I thought he was like trying to cleverly splash something using the bounce. Because of course, even if he attacks... What? Oh, he's gonna Sunken Rush! No way! Oh my god!
That's amazing!
No, and he's stopping from Bakuyu from making Sunkens with the Mutas! Michael, I love you!
This is going to be successful though. Michael is actually pushing in to Bakuru's natural with a Sunken Rush. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. This is so clever by Michael, but it's actually looking like it's probably going to work. What can Bakuru do against this right now? He's going to have to throw down some extra Sunken Colonies further back.
No way!
Michael will prevail.
No way!
This is
Michael! This is too good! I don't understand. Oh my god, this is amazing. Michael is my hero.
It's actually successful. Michael has mid-game Sunken Rush Bakuru's natural right here, guys. And he's taking down Spore Colony, he's taking down Sunkens, he's taking down the Evolution Chamber, he's taking down the Hatchery, he's taking everything. He's he's got the natural because of this crazy circle rush, and that gives him pretty much everything. Bakuryu has nothing left. He's got nothing. GG!
GG! Michael 2-0's the group. What? Yes. Oh man, ZVZ should be like that every time. That Michael.
Yeah.
What a boss. What a boss.
True Michael style. Pushes through the group 2-0. They can't help but to be impressed by that kind of sheer balls at this stage of the tournament. Amazing.
I don't think we even need to say anything else, Elegant. I think
speaks for itself.
That definitely speaks for itself. So yeah, congrats to Michael. He's on to the round of 8, taking down the group 2-0. The group is not over yet. We got 2 more matches. Next is going to be the losers match between Nemu and Project. Presumably another ZVT, of course, because Nemu's playing ZVT and TVZ in this group. So yeah, we'll be right back with that game.